guys, and welcome back to another episode of Schoonoord. This week we're building a steam pump. Something very steampunk? Nah, well kinda. Let me show you. This is stoomgemaalde Cruquius. It is in the area of Amsterdam and it is one of the top 100 industrial heritage in the Netherlands. It is very cool. If you ask me, it just has this really cool old school vibe to it, and I like the idea of the 8 arms. Are there 8? I think there are 6 or less, I don't know. I just like the big cast iron arms grabbing the water and lifting it up, because that's how it looks in real life. So on video you just saw me redoing the whole middle part, which we should call the basin. I think that's what it is. But I made it too narrow. It's actually quite hard because I am trying to build this from existing assets and not trying to make something my own for once, which is refreshing. And not to spoil or anything, soon I will throw out these walls as well because it is still too small. I should just have started with creating the tower area and then adding the basin instead of the other way around, but oh well, who cares? Because as you see now, I'm adding the arms right now, but they won't fit. I already made them quite small, but it just doesn't really fit the space I need. So, well, in the meanwhile, I can tell you guys a little bit about this building. So, traditionally in Holland, water was pumped out through windmills, as I told in my very first Zilt episode. But this is the first replacer. These are steam pumps. It's basically a large steam engine lifting those arms up, and it grabs the water in buckets or in screws and take it out and throw it in the river. Because you want to get it out of your fields and throw it in the river after rainfall or just too high water levels. Oh, here you saw me yeeting the walls again. I do add these steel cables first, and with this pipe-shaped objects, which were also in the actual building. I think that's where the water is lifted up towards the next basin. And then I start doing the walls again, and that takes a bit of a while, but I guess this way I do it right now is way more convenient. See, because here I can actually change the size. And this already looks way better than my first attempt. Yeet that, we don't need that anymore, and just add some pillars. And we now have the main structure built, so we can start adding details and make it look more realistic, which is the most fun part of a build, if you ask me. Because now you know what you have, and now you can just, well, make it live, right? So first I add this floor, so it gives you the feeling of a different level of water, so that it's risen. And here I'm adding the water props, and in this case I actually add 2 of them on top of each other to make it look a little bit more darker, because as you can see it's quite translucent and you see the bottom right now, but if you add 2 on top of each other it just looks a little bit more realistic, if you ask me. Yeah, like here you see, this is way better. And then we're just gonna add grass, some railings, and some other small fun details. So something different. I was wondering, are you guys still enjoying CS1 content? Because I know I am still enjoying it from other creators as well, because honestly, so far, first release CS2, I bought it, I played it a couple of times, I'm not really convinced yet. Performance is indeed quite bad, and I imagine in the near future it's gonna be way better, but for now I'm just not really feeling it just yet, so I guess I'll just keep sticking around in CS1 because I have more fun in this build than I have in CS2 yet. Although I am worried that I should play it more, because then I understand the game mechanics, all the new stuff more, but I'll probably figure it out later on. Oh yeah, what you just saw me do on camera, I added a PO module for the arms to lift and lift up and go down to make it look like it's actually working. And adding these steam markers, I think they're called. They're vanilla. But just to add a little bit more effect and life, later on I will lower them a little bit because they're quite high right now. But yeah, it adds more life to the build because it is a big ass machine. The whole building is a machine. So yeah, I said that. Anyways, guys, we're reaching the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done yet, please like and subscribe. I know I'm now making like vintage content because the game is from 2015 and now there's a new game out. So I hope you guys are still sticking around. I just have lots of fun building this old stuff, and of course at some point I too will switch to CS2, but that will take some time. We'll need some more content for that. For now, thank you all for watching. I'll leave you with some last footage, and then we'll see each other next week. I know I missed one episode, by the way. I haven't mentioned that, but I was occupied with work. I couldn't just fit another one in, so apologies about that, but we'll try to keep it weekly. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you all for watching. This was Jass. Bye!
Thank you.